Hello you people in YouTube land. How do you do? Yes, this is the bridge. The bridge that we stopped at and our last adventure along Bukit Timah Road, which is here. And yes, so we're going back to where we left off last time. Behind me. Yep, behind me.
Yes, so what we're going to do, we're going to go back to the railway corridor, which we left off at the railway bridge that crosses this road here. I think it's Bukit Timah Road. Anyway, we're going to go back up there and continue our journey. There seems to be a lot of people crossing the bridge at that moment. Yeah, I came to the railway corridor this time a bit later than I normally should have, so it should be quite crowded at the moment. So let's join the corridor and yeah.
So instead of taking the steep way up, I'm taking this way, which is a lower gradient. Yep, a brick wall.
Looks like there's an old brick wall here.
This brick wall seems to be built probably quite a while ago. Anyway, so this is the rail corridor. We stopped off here last time. We crossed the bridge, the truss bridge. Yep, and we're gonna head down that direction, that way. Ooh, look, well, you can see the distance.
Look in the distance. It's the radio tower.
Radio tower at Bukit Timah Nature Reserve.
So I'm back on the railway corridor. The sun is a bit hot now, and also the last few days it has been a bit humid too. Not as cooling as our first adventure here, but let's head down that way and then we'll see what we can see and find, and if we're lucky, touch or get close to, or I don't know, we'll just see. On this side here, like landed property, condominium over here, and then me in the middle, and then the bird too. Up ahead, there seems to be a very heavy vehicular bridge. So that's the first bridge we're going to cross over under on our adventure here today. And over there looks like there's some shop houses.
So we have reached the bridge. Yep, looks like a very heavy duty bridge. Yep, the bridge is above me.
The bridge.
Yep, this bridge. Things that are taller than me. Bridges. Actually, many things are taller than me. Trees too. Like many of these trees here. And up ahead looks like there is another, yes, another bridge. Yep. Lots of people around here. And we're going under this bridge, heading out that direction over there. Ooh, we have come up to a area here, and on my left, it will surprise you. Yes, this is Beauty World. Yes. So if you want to go to Beauty World Food Center, it's over there, right near to this corridor, this rail corridor. And one thing very interesting is, look at the floor now. Instead of pavement, now there's gravel and dirt.
So there's like stereographic sound. On my left here you can hear the sound of the cars, passing by. On my right you can hear the cicadas, like insects and stuff. Yeah. So stereo sound. Stereo sound.
And so we have reached this bridge here. So this is the old KTM railway bridge. that is at the Hein Hidi crossing. So if you go on my right here, it will bring you to Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. Yes, I think we visited this area here last time before they go and make it up nicely. Yep, we walked in here from the main road to the Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. So we walked under the bridge to head that direction to the nature reserve, and we also walked past here. I think last time the railway track was much longer, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be mistaken because my memory is not as good as it used to be. But I know that over there is Bukit Timah Nature Reserve. I remember that place because we had to climb up to the nature reserve to the top there, to the highest point in Singapore, and the climb was how do I say this? Yeah, high gradient. The degree or probably like 20 to 30 degree gradient uphill, and it was very tiring. But good view of the radio tower on top of the hill over there. Yep, over there.
It looks like a long straight road down that direction. Also, the area seems more forested. The sound of the cars is getting a bit lesser. Still can hear it, but more prominent is the cicadas. Birds too. And my footsteps. Human encroaching on nature. Human is me. Nature is this. So as we are walking, as you can see, still dirt path. I suspect its most will be mainly dirt path until further on. I don't know how long. My first time exploring this part of the corridor. Yeah, nature all around me, on top of me too, heading that direction.
So as you're crossing around here, you notice that there are like pathways going into the jungle, but not in the mood to get lost at the moment, even though my channel, yeah.
Don't know where that will take me, but probably to the main road. There seems to be a hill on my right here.
Yes, a hill. What else is there?
Still walking. Corridor is still quite cooling. I think the morning coolness still lingering around. Yep. Let's see what is up here.
What we have here is like a field of grass or lalang, and then the sun hidden by the clouds. So because of that, it's still cooling. Yep. Field of grass taller than me, and I'm also quite tall for my age.
There's like a small little stream going along the corridor here, and then a drain on this side, and then up ahead looks like there's another bridge. The bridge looks a bit old, a bit run down. Doesn't look like it's operational at the moment. We're going to take the bridge. I guess you can go up here.
But where would the bridge bring you? Yes, that's the thing. You know, you can follow the bridge, you can follow the pathway, but I think you just get lost.
The sun is still not out yet. Actually, the sun is out, just that it's still hidden by the clouds. So this area here, shaded by all these big trees, is still quite cooling.
And you can easily get lost, really, easily. It's a forest after all.
Look at the fruits growing up from the branches.
Yes, and you may need to eat that fruits to survive if you really get lost in the forest.
Okay, behind me here, as I look through the trees, I see there's a busy main road. And then, if not mistaken, if you take the road going up that way, it will take you to the rail mall or something like that. Yeah, I think probably the bridge we walked past earlier was a bridge that will probably walk to that area, probably behind there somewhere. Yep. But I have to look through the map when I get back home to confirm that.
Yup, when I got back home, I checked the map, I was wrong. On my left here is probably Upper Bukit Timah Road. Diagonally there is actually where the rail mall is, which we will go past there soon.
Looks like we are coming up to another bridge up ahead. Ooh, looks like paved road. We are going back to civilization again. Oh, I see something over past the trees over there. Some houses. Oh, I think this area here in the future, there may be a toilet here or some kind of like a place where you can sit down and rest. Hey, ooh, and railway tracks too. That leads to a wall, I think.
Another truss bridge.
Okay, so oh, spring leaf prata. If I knew that, I would have come here for my breakfast instead. They have interesting prata. Expensive but interesting. And that's the place they are building now. Earlier I showed you. Starbucks, coffee. Yeah, but how will we get over to the other side? I think there's an overhead bridge I can see over there. Maybe from that way.
Looks like there's a lot of people who also went for a long walk like me, coming down here to have something to eat. Yep, this is the rail mall. Lots of places to eat, place to stop, recharge, refurnish, refill your tummy and water. Because as I was walking here, I perspire a lot, and yep, the weather is getting a bit hotter now, so but don't worry, we will see how we're going to continue our journey. At the moment now, unfortunately, the area along the corridor there, the bridge, unfortunately is being renovated, so unfortunately I cannot continue walking along the corridor. Let's see whether I can find some place up ahead to join it. But in the meantime, lots of eateries here. You can have coffee, you can have noodles, you can have lots and lots of different stuff, even a Subway. Yep, if you are in the mood for some Subway, there's one here, and also a supermarket.
So the rear mall is basically just a row of shop houses with food and a cold storage. Yep, so yep, we're going to cross here, cross the busy highway, and then join back to the corridor somewhere over that way. Somewhere. I don't know where or how, but we will see and find and try to do it somehow.
The bridge looks a bit long. Yep, so this is the rail corridor. Look at that behind there. That's a Bukit Timah Hill. Yep. And that's the highway. So if you were to cross this highway like Frogger, you know, there used to be an old game called Frogger where the frog tried to jump across the busy highway, and most of the time the frog crushed by the cars and the trucks. So we do not want to be Frogger. What we want to do is we will walk over the bridge using this overhead bridge. As you can see, the other side there, lots of trees. Yep, it would be nice if you could go back in there. Let's see whether we can find a way in through there. Maybe if you walk back to the bridge there, we can find a way to cut back into the corridor. Oh, yep, looks like construction. So in the future, you can actually use this bridge to walk over to the corridor. But unfortunately now, this part of the corridor is not ready yet. In the future.
Looks like in the future we can use that bridge to connect to the railway corridor. But at the moment, it's not open yet. Okay, let's head down and let's see whether we can find a way to cross from the road, the street level. down there or down there. Too bad, cannot take the bridge. Seems like a very direct route. So either I have to go back closer to the real bridge there. There will probably be a muddy path that I can go, or before that there could be another one. Don't you know? You just have to find out when we get there. Yep, reached the street level. At the moment, just jungle. Don't seem to have a path, but there are people up ahead walking. So I guess I will follow the leader, be a sheep for a moment, and see where it goes. Let's see where it goes.
And so we're getting closer to the bridge. Yep, so far no pathway to cut into the corridor. Let's head up ahead and let's see what we can find. Yep, so we're going to go under this bridge. Used to be a railway bridge, a truss bridge. You can see the metal things, I guess. Anyway, look at this. Ooh. A small little pedestrian tunnel. A tunnel. Yep. Ooh, look at this. Some decoration on the side of the bridge. The pillar, the foundation. Yep, some decoration. And look at the bridge here. Ooh. They don't make bridges like this anymore. Much anymore.
Still no path yet. Maybe on top there. Oh, I see something. I see people walking upstairs. And then upstairs, then go probably through that way. Damn! My mortal enemy, stairs. Yes, stairs, my mortal enemy. Looks like I have to brave the stairs to climb up to the road to go back onto the railway corridor. Damn! My mortal enemy, I see you again. We meet again. Who will win this time, you or me? Let's find out. And so it begins. Dun 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 dun. Pew 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 pew. Boom. Oh no! It's a sucker fest. There's more.
And the battle continues. We have reached the top of the stairs. It was a grueling fight, but someone had to win it, and I do not know who won. One of us won. The stairs or me. One of us. Anyway, we reached the top here.
Oh no, it looks like I cannot join the corridor from here. It's still cordoned off. Okay. That's not good. Maybe we go head down that direction and then we see what we can find over there. If not, look at that. If this place was open, I could easily join the corridor. But at the moment, I will have to look for an alternate route. So I was looking around this area here, this road here especially. Everything I see is just condominiums, man. I don't even see any HDB flats around. Damn! Hillview area is a very, I guess you can say, posh area. Condominium central. So is this the end of our adventure here today? Because no more path to go? I don't know. But let's explore up ahead. Yup. Well, if I don't see you later, then that's the end of our adventure. Yes, you know what to do. The thing that helps the channel doesn't cost you anything at all. Like, share, and subscribe. I got Patreon and PayPal, you can support me on those if you can afford it. Or just watch some of my old videos. I got lots of those where I visit the different food centers in Singapore, exploring Singapore's food culture. And don't forget, yes, the important thing, the thing that you have to do is to join me for my next adventure, my next food adventure, or whatever adventures I having. Yep, see you all around. Guys, gals, and others too. Bye-bye.
Yep, I'm still exploring. So far, no real corridor in sight. Just condos. Can someone save me? So as I was walking around, I found back something like a real corridor, but unfortunately it's being renovated. So I guess, yep, that's all. Yes, that's all. So that's all. Okay, so that's all. The end of the adventure, yep, is being renovated, the rear corridor. In the future, probably nicer, but at the moment, under renovation. So I'm going to go into this MRT station, and then in our adventure, we'll come back again another day. Maybe we'll go further up, and let's see whether we can continue our adventure. Anyway, that's all for today. Bye bye. See you all.